A couple of months ago I visited the home of British Rallycross, Lydden Hill Race circuit in Kent, which was an epic day out with lots of amazing cars on display and on the track, but the car that really caught my attention was this amazing Lancia Delta INTEGRALE Group A rally car. A lot of you don't know, but I'm actually a huge fan of motorsport in general, and seeing this legend up close was kind of a dream come true. Now you may be wondering, what does this have to do with RC, as this is an RC channel? Well, quite a bit actually, because over the last couple of years I featured some epic mini versions of this very car, including the fantastic MJX Hyper GT Rally, which does feature a Lancia Delta inspired body, and the amazing EAT15, which is also great value for the money. Now fans of the Lancia Delta, these two cars would pretty much tick every box for you, but what if you wanted something larger? After returning from Lydden Hill, I was on a mission to find a 1/8 scale Lancia Delta. And guess what? There isn't actually a ready-to-run 1/8 scale Lancia Delta available. So I carried on searching, and eventually I stumbled upon this. This is a 1/8 scale Lancia Delta body by Delta Plastik, built for 1/8 scale on road cars. Now looking at my collection of RCs, I immediately thought this would look great on my Hyper GT Rally car, and even though the current body on that already looks really good, I think the Lancia one would look even better. So I ordered the body. It took me quite a while to get it all done, but it's finally finished and it looks fantastic. Guys, check this out. This is my brand new Lancia Delta inspired rally car. And here it is then. This is my Hobao Hyper GT Rally car with its brand new Lancia Delta inspired body. Now there are a couple of things that I'm slightly disappointed about with this body, and I'm going to talk about those now. And the first thing is the decals. They're not quite the same as what you see on the pictures. Now this thing was a real challenge to paint up. It didn't even come with window masks. So I spent hours masking the body up before I even got to paint it. Now don't get me wrong, I think the final result is really cool. Everyone can see that this is inspired by the world famous rally car, but it's not quite what I wanted. Now another issue I had was actually mounting it to the Hyper GT. The front doesn't look too bad, but on the rear, you can see there's quite a lot of space here, and I did try for ages to try and get this body centered. Now I even dremeled off some of the plastic on the front bumper, and I removed the foam as well to try and get this to fit properly, and even then it still doesn't sit right. Now I think what I'm going to do is actually remove quite a bit more of the bumper, and then we can shift everything back, and then I think it will look really good. Now I could have done that first before making this video, but this has been sat around for so long, I just wanted to get it out. I wanted to show you guys, and of course I wanted to give it a run. Now under the body I've also made some changes, because when I took this out last time I only managed to achieve a speed of 35 miles per hour, which is really slow actually for a 4S car. Now a lot of the reason for that was because it was running a fairly small pinion. I think it actually had a 14 tooth or a 15 tooth on there. I'm now running a 22 tooth, which is quite a bit bigger, so we should see some more speed on 4S. Now I've also changed the ESC. This is actually from the FTX DR8, but all this really is a rebranded Max 8 from Hobbywing. Now this thing is 150 amps and it can go up to 6S. So we've got a larger pinion gear and a better ESC. I've also fitted the Dumbo RC receiver with a gyro, which should help us to keep things nice and stable. And finally I'm running these really nice GRP wheels. And I think these are the medium compound tyres. They do feel really nice, and they should help us to get lots of grip on road. Now I know some people did comment on the previous video saying this isn't a rally car, this is just an on-road car with a rally body shell, and you know what, I actually agree with that, but who cares? On or off-road, it's actually quite capable, as you can see here. Now I'm not going to be running this off-road today because I really don't want to damage that body shell. All I want to do today really is stick 4S in it and see if we can get any more speed, and I may even stick a 6S in it. Now, before we do any speed testing today, there is something I want to talk about. And to be honest, I really didn't want to bring this up on a video, but I kind of want to get it off my chest. Now, another well-known UK-based RC content creator seems to think it's okay to criticize other people's work. And if you don't know who I'm talking about now, someone who I've respected in the past and I took a lot of inspiration from, especially when I started my channel in 2020. Unfortunately, I'm not really a huge fan anymore. And that is because recently he criticised how some people create their videos. Now, the actual comment he made was, anyone who says stop and read, so let's stop the GPS, let's read, or track mode, or anything else on the Sky RC GPS, it's actually quite annoying. Now, to be honest, who actually cares? Now, from what I can remember, I'm pretty sure he's guilty of that himself. And if you go back a year or two, he done exactly the same. Now, just because someone's channel has grown to a fairly good size, that does not give you a reason to start criticising how other people create their videos. Now, to be honest with you, I really don't care about what he thinks. We've all got our own channels, and we should just keep our comments to ourselves. Here's a message for you. So anyway, who really cares what he thinks? I certainly don't care. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, and I'm not going to be changing the way I make my videos. Now, you're all here to see the Hyper GT in action, so let's get a 4S pack fitted, and let's start and stop the GPS, and let's see how fast it will go. Right, so now we've upgraded the Pinion and ESC. Let's see how fast this will go on 4S. Here we go, just for you. We're going to start the GPS on track mode. Let's find out. Now, straight away, this does feel a lot quicker. That is full throttle. I'm on a nice stretch of road here, actually. It's a new piece of road I've managed to find, fairly local to my house as well. Now, that's full throttle. Now, I think this time we're actually going to see 40s. Now, I actually think this is going to hit 41 or 42. And what this shows us is even a small change like a pinion gear can actually get you some more speed. And this thing handles really well now with that gyro. Full throttle. Right, we'll do one more pass and then we'll bring it back. And we'll see what we got on 4S. I think I'm going to go all the way up to 6S today. It'll be crazy not to. Here we go. Last pass. What are we going to see today? Okay, so let's see how fast it went on 4S. We're going to stop and we're going to read. So we got 42, just as I expected. We have gained 7 miles per hour just from the ESC upgrade and the larger pinion. So this finally has some dirt on it now. We've managed to achieve a much better speed on 4S. I think 42 is much more respectable compared to that 35 that we see last time. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really want to see how fast this will go on 6S. So let's stick 6S in there and let's see how it performs. And for the 6S test, we're going to use my brand new Gens Ace G-Tech 5100 mAh 6S pack. Now, if you're interested in one of these or any of the G-Tech range, I have already done a full review and I will leave a link down below. Now, this is a large battery, but it does just about fit into the battery tray. And the battery trays on these Hobaos are well known for being quite small. I think we're going to be able to strap that up. Let's find out. Yep, I managed to fit it in. Let's switch this on. We're going to hear the 6 beeps because this is 6S. Let's get the body back on and let's see how fast it will go on 6S. Right, so here we go then. We're going to see how fast it will go on 6S. Just like before, we're going to hit start on the GPS. There we go. Let's see how fast it will go on 6S. Now, I think this is going to be completely different to 4S. Oh, the gyro's already helping us out there, trying to keep it nice and stable. Right, let's do it. Let's see how fast we can get on 6S. That's full throttle. Full throttle again. That thing is moving. That has made a huge difference. What are we going to see out of this? Are we going to hit 60 or more? I don't know if we are. I think we're going to get into the 50s though. We'll do a couple more and then we'll bring it back. Couple more passes. Now this thing is moving. Are we going to see 50 or more? I'm pretty sure we're going to see 50 and above. I don't think we're going to hit 60, but I may be wrong. Here we go, full throttle. Right, let's bring it back. Let's see what we got. Right, so we're going to hit stop and read. Whoa, we got 62 miles per hour. That is an insane speed. So there we go then, guys. Very impressive on 4S, and on 6S, well, it was an absolute beast. Now, I love everything Hobao here on my channel. As you know, I've got loads of their models, and the Hyper GT is definitely up there with some of the best. And I know a lot of people still don't give Hobao the credit they deserve. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget you can check out more Hobao content on my channel. I will leave some links down below. And if you're interested in any items that I featured on today's video, of course, I'll also leave links down below to those. Cheers for watching. Don't forget to start and stop your GPS, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Now, if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more Hobao content on my channel, click one of these videos now.